Hi GameSpot viewers, it's Kevin Van Ord standing in for reviewer Leif Johnson to tell you about The Bridge. In The Bridge, you play a bearded, studious fellow with the looks of a professor. You exist in a lonely, black and white world that reflects the simplicity of pure logic. This is a puzzle game in which each conundrum rests on the simple task of walking through a door. Unusual physics, gravity, and perspectives complicate the simplicity, however, and deliver a number of satisfying challenges. In the easiest puzzles, you rotate the entire level clockwise or counterclockwise, maneuvering yourself about the level while avoiding the spheres that roll around. Later, you use vortices to grab objects temporarily and flip entire levels. Some switches transform you from gray to white, which changes how you interact with the world around you. There's a lot to wrap your brain around. By the conclusion, levels will have you performing every trick you've learned to succeed. This progression happens quickly if you rush through the 24 core levels. The bridge's longevity rests on the stages that follow, which flip the environments into mirror images and toss more obstacles between you and your destination. The new perspective makes the puzzles harder, and there's great triumph when you discover an effortless solution to what looks like a complicated mess. If you find the initial playthrough on the easy side, you'll want to keep pushing forward. There are real challenges in store. Unfortunately, some of the puzzle's designs elicit emotions other than joy. The slow pace of movement and rotation can be irritating in levels that require trial and error. An option to rewind time in case of error or death lessens the pain, but you still might find yourself resetting the level here and there out of frustration. Fortunately, the lovely world helps ease the annoyances. The bridge draws heavily from the art of M.C. Escher. Each level looks to be pencil-drawn, and eraser smudges remind you of the mistakes you've made. Escher's staircases to nowhere make appearances, and figuring out how to access them is one of the game's key pleasures. There's an intriguing story here too, and making sense of it also requires some brain work. Follow the breadcrumbs closely enough, and you might feel the pain of creation and follow a descent into madness. You could easily overlook the narrative, but untwisting the plot is the bridge's most rewarding puzzle. In spite of a few difficulty spikes, the bridge follows a smooth learning curve. The unique visuals and calming soundtrack will draw you in, but it's the memorable puzzles that will keep you there. The Bridge is an easy recommendation for players looking to bridge the gap between cold logic and artistic delights.